And ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 of Rain versus WND. Sleeping Giant, third place match. Winner plays grand finals. Loser of the series finishes in third. For Rain, we've got Daring, Gearing, Haru, Moskva, Stalin, Minnow, Brisbane, Burgone, and Montana. For W&D, we've got Haru, Daring, Haru, Ragnar, Moskva, Brisbane, Worcester, Montana, Burgone. And a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that the bans were Kleber for W&D, Des Moines for Reigns. That's why we're not seeing them. Burgone for both teams. We've seen a fair amount of Burgones. The Worcester for W&D is interesting. I don't recall seeing a lot of Worcesters on this map, so I'm going to keep an eye on where they end up throwing him. Looks like they're going to throw him out towards C. High fire rate, you can always pair that with the Harugamo and absolutely just HE melt something to the ground. But it really depends on how the positioning goes. It really depends on how the positioning goes. So, Ragnar going in for W&D towards B. This is a very aggressive push from the side of Rain. And so what they're going to do here is you see this coming in is Daring is going to try to spot the Ragnar. Harugamo is going to be able to smoke up the Minnow, and they're going to try to absolutely obliterate him. So it depends on how quickly Aobard spots this out and realizes what is going on. They're going to smoke up. Haru's going to smoke up. That should be a crystal clear signal with that smoke up that he should run away. And the Ragnar is looking like he's just going to call. Because smoke up there only means one thing. There is a cruiser there waiting to pounce. And so they'll radar, but they won't find anything. Little over aggressive there from Rain. I mean, W&D's not stupid. You would expect that. You hope to catch them in the radar, but you would think W&D is going to realize when they see the smoke train that we got to move. That's going to be something with radar. And so they know that it's a minimum of a 10-kilometer radar. And so now radar is going to wrap up here. Ragnar is spotted. He's going to spot the Daring, but here come the shots. Haru's got line, Minnow's got line, Dubai-san. Aobard may have bit off more than he can chew here very quickly. We'll see how much they get on him. Already got 2,500. Here come the shots. He's got to dodge around the island. He is going to go dark in about 10 seconds. They're trying to lace him down. Down to gets dark. Takes about 6k. Here come the last mostly accurate salvos. About 7k off him. Could have been better, could have been worse, but not bad at all. Now, keep an eye on where this Minnow of Madara ends up. The smoke will start to dissipate fairly soon for the Haru. So where are they going to dissipate him as we get this lovely J-smoke? Dubai-san still spotted by Moskva radar. He's now starting to take damage. He has used the heal, so that's 5k damage after the heal. Montana shots are in. This could be really brutal. Shots are in. He takes 2. He's down to 16,600. More shots in as he tries to dodge. Down to 14,013. He's trying to get dark, but he's got to move forward. And that hesitation there cost him about another 6,000 health. That hesitation move, instead of diving out of the detection, cost him about 6,000 health. So Dubai-san down early. First cap gonna go to Ferry for WND as they take A. And now you see Rain starting to adjust. The Harugumo Minnow is now, they didn't get the kill at B, and they're moving over towards A slowly but surely. Moskva now in position at the island to try to protect B, but points are going to start ticking in favor of WND. C cap is taken. There's a radar. That radar will catch the gearing of this heap. And with a Worcester, a Brisbane, and a Harugumo in there, that man is not going to feel good if they can find the shot line. He's just going full bore away, and they are missing all the shots on him. Wow. They finally get a shot in on him at the end, but that's a really nice advantage there for Rain. The fact that you have that much spam coming out, which you know how many different ships have to be over there, and a good idea of what's in that smoke, and your gearing gets away with less than 1,000 damage. Daring of Mixa taking some damage as well. Should be in a perfect line to dodge the Torps. He's going to back up through them, be able to get in on C. The Brisbane has used radar. He has it up in 13 seconds, so they'll be able to spot that Daring again as he goes for the island. And now you can see the early moves from Rain, and I do love this, that Dubai Sun, instead of staying there at B trying to counter, accepts with his low health pool he can't, so he's going to go over here towards C and try to assist against the other Daring with spotting. And watch for the radar as soon as he touches that cap. Cap is touched. Interesting that Lulu Snail's choosing not to, but they're probably giving the Daring of Dubai Sun a little bit of time to go. There's the radar there. Wait 10 seconds, gives a little bit of time. Daring tries to smoke up, but now here come the shots. Problem is that he's diving quick. That radar is quickly running away from Mixa. Mixa down to 9,300. He's going to get out of the radar there. Down to 6,600. They do get a nice salvo on him. We'll see if they land any more of those as they try to hit him more blind fire. Shots are in. They get him down to 6,000. So Dubai Sun using his last heal, as is Mixa. Dubai Sun will have the health advantage there, but you got to remember there's a Harugumo, a Bergona, and a Brisbane over here. Torps are going to miss everything. And that points lead just continues to tick. There's the radar. It spots Eobard. Eobard taking damage. He's using a heal. Down to 21.8. The heal's going to bring him up to probably about 22.6. Yep, and now here comes the tick back down. As the HE spam comes in, how much damage does it do? Radar has 9 seconds left on it. Ooh, big hit. DCP forced out. Radar goes down. Ragnar goes dark, but one more salvo does get out right as he goes undetected. We'll see how they hit. They do not hit. 16k left on Eobard. Now, Rain has built up a fairly substantial health lead. They're up to almost... They're up over 60k right now health lead. Problem is those points. They're down 144 points, and that's not closing up at all. Bergone of WCG Rider out here, and now you can start to see a little bit of a redirect here. So the Harugumo and Brisbane of W&D are positioned here outside C, but you can see Mixa moving in towards mid. They want to put him in there, try to get him on a different line, see if they can help with B. You see that A is slowly being lost. The Harugumo has now smoked the minnow up to already by A, and so now the Harugumo can go challenge on the line, and with Ferry having lost the fight there by a substantial margin, A is lost, so W&D is looking to counteract and rotate. Radar from Stalingrad will see the move from Mixa. That means that they're going to be aware that it's now just the Harugumo, Brisbane, Bergone out here. They don't quite see the Worcester, though. They don't... they do see the Worcester now, so with the Worcester being spotted, they do have that where they get a chance now to... be aware that there's only 3 ships currently contesting C, and Brisbane radar will be there to radar if they want, but it's going to run out of range soon. There's the smoke so that they can prep the radar. Eru smokes up, immediate Brisbane radar. Dubai Sun now has to run away, as does this heap. Burgoyne shots are in. And remember, Dubai Sun has used all his heals. Every bit of damage he takes here is health he's not getting back. This heap also doesn't have any heals because he's a gearing, so same thing there. And Dubai Sun spotted by the Wooster radar, and so this is just brutal. You can see the challenge now. They've moved that Wooster and Daring over. Dubai Sun now in a world of hurt behind that island. And the Brisbane and the Heru are trying to finish him up. He's down to 4,100. He's down to 1,500. Ladies and gentlemen, there's first blood. W&D managed to pinch him out on that island because of the Wooster's position. And their lead is now at just about 300. A is capped, and you can see the move happening across here from the side of Rain as they start to cut in towards the middle. Ragnar spotted. Artorius working him. He does have one more heal. That heal will bring him up to maybe 20k. But if he takes more damage here, which he does, now it's under 20k, and he has to DCP. So suddenly, Moskva doesn't have him in radar range, but there's a danger there. Blind Fire attempting to spam in and stop the cap from being taken. Problem is, these Torps are looking particularly good. Brisbane trying to turn. Will he get the turn in time? He will not. He takes one. Heru just dodges that Torp in time. And C is capped. Rain now has 2 caps. That'll start to close the points up. 9 minutes left in the game. 240 points and dropping lead for WND. Now, Montana of Malamu's in a problem spot. Moskva Hydra will keep him spotted forever. And, ooh, those shots just don't quite all get over the island. Shots in onto FaZe, only gets about 1,000. Now, Malamu's going to start getting farmed down because there's a Ragnar and a Wooster that have line. Health lead is still hanging about that 60k. Watching on the Moskva now, though, as the Minnow has found his line. The radar comes out. Minnow gonna have to be very careful. First shot's in on Ship Shady, get him to 9k. Heal is in. HE shots in. They take the HE shots in on the Minnow's broadside. He's at 39k. He moves forward to get behind the island for protection as Ferry continues. Here's the AP shots in. They just hit the island. Malamu has dove himself into a protected spot. The shells can't quite arc over that high hilltop. So that'll buy him time, though he can't heal up any of the damage on himself. And the Heru of Real Ship Shady gets burned out. They managed to get the burn off on him. 2 ship kills to the side of W&D. That's their advantage. Radar spots the Moskva, doesn't spot anything else. And now Madara will start to try to spam down the Moskva again. Not getting a lot of damage on these shots. He's hoping for more as he comes in here. He's chipping him down, you know, about 1,000 to salvo right now. He wants a lot more than that. Especially with the Moskva about to go behind. You got 10,000 damage on worth of value out of the radar so far. How much more can you get as he continues to back up and you trying to hit those shots in? And gets the Moskva down to 36,000. But now the Montana's on the move. And that is a very aggressively positioned Montana that is going to be pushing the Minnow and challenging him. And remember, Minnow does not have smoke. Burgoyne moves into B. Stalingrad of Gangrang following in. Watch for the Stalingrad radar here. Daring is well within radar range. Wooster is not quite in radar range. But there's the radar. It'll spot the Daring. Wooster just barely remains unspotted. But here come the challenge shots out, and here's the reload booster. They want Mixa. Shots in. They get him down to 3,900. He has no heals, remember. 3 seconds left on the radar. Does the Burgoon get another salvo off with the reload booster? He does. Will it kill, though? 2,700, not enough to kill, and they don't have another radar in position to catch Mixa. And now here comes the fight to kill Madara. W&D moving forward. They're looking as their points lead continues to dissipate to close this out. Artorias does have the Montana of FaZe in a problem spot. FaZe cannot take the angle he wants. And now the Moskva of Dino has to be very careful. Minnow versus Moskva. Really depends on the angles. You can see the shots coming in on the Moskva. He's down to 40k again. Under it now. He's got 2 heals left, but how much damage can he sustain?
Our time runs short. Only 5 minutes
remaining. And FaZe takes a huge hit. Down to 34,000. Down to 31,000. Shots are out. They're looking over to the Stalingrad and the Burgoon. Burgoon is almost gone. Here come the shots in on the broadside. Down to 17k. 11k. He does not have a heal yet. 4,500 health. One salvo from the Moskva has to kill. The Burgoon goes down in the background as we're watching. They get him, but it's not quite... Oh! The heal doesn't tick him quick enough. They get the fire, and it just manages to finish off the Montana. And now the Minnow of Madara continues to look in onto Dino Gaming. Dino Gaming going to go down here. The heal not going to be enough. And Rain finds a much-needed trade. They lose the Burgoon, but they completely eliminate FaZe for it. W&D now down on points and having to look for the response. And they're about to lose another ship. Shells are out onto the Minnow. They don't hit. And now Rain has brought it down to just a 1-ship deficit. And because their cap plays, they're up 160. You can see the question mark smoke trying to get the Brisbane into sea. There's the radar from the Brisbane of Lulu Snail. Eru now in danger. He wants to stay in the cap. He knows he can't, though. He's got to get out. Full health, though, means he'll be able to back in soon. No Name Lord does not have a radar as well. Shots out from the Stalingrad onto No Name Lord. He takes 3k. Radar dissipates. The Haru did not have to leave the cap. And that's some really good driving by him. Still getting reset a little bit, but will it be enough to stop the cap? No. But with 3 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes left. Rain is in a winning position. Even if they lose C, as long as they don't lose ships, they win. And you can see the aggressive push now coming. No Name Lord moving up. Haru moving up. Burgoon on a speed boost. Pushing forward. They know that they need to find and kill stuff. But right now, they're just not finding it. Radar will catch as they move forward the Montana. They do not see the Moskva of Artorias yet. Though they'll catch him fairly soon. That Worcester radar will last long enough by far to catch Artorias. Ragnar moving into B. There's the radar out from the Moskva. Moskva now knows where the Ragnar is. Does he decide to peek out? He sees where everything is. I expect to see Artorias move forward. C-cap taken as expected. There's the radar. Gearing gets off it right as it starts though. Lulu Snail the only open target. Moskva backs up. Daring down to 2,700, but it's not going to be enough. Shots in on the Burgoon. Burgoon ricochets all the shots from the Stalingrad. And less than 2 minutes left. A points lead still of 220. And now the Moskva of Artorias moves forward and says, hey, Ragnar. And they smash Mixa as well. And ladies and gentlemen, Rain up by almost 350 points. They're going to close out the Ragnar there. They are up by over 400 points, ladies and gentlemen. And that will do it. This game is going to be Rain's. W&D continues to push forward desperately, but this game is over. Shots out onto the broadside of the Burgoon, get about 5k. Brisbane dodges the shells coming for him from the first set, but what about the second set? Second set comes in, and Artorias absolutely deletes No Name Lord. Artorias absolutely deletes No Name Lord. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we already said it, but this game is Reigns. W&D had some good positioning early, got some kills, but they didn't get the map control they needed. Reign took the map control, and that enabled the side
Everything is at stake. The
of
enemy's
Reign
victory
to
draws
pull it
near.
out. There's a kill, 19 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Shots in on the Burgone. Burgone's heal finishes up. Here are the shells in. He gets deleted, and ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Your winner, taking game 1 and 1 game away from reaching grand finals, is Reign.